Namaste and blessings on our winter solstice as we move into the darkest season of the year. We honor ourselves by building inner strength, lighting the candle within, warming up the body temple, and boosting your immune systems with movements that heal. Coming into a nice, comfortable seated position, however that looks for you, get comfortable as we begin to drop into our body temples. Notice your breath. As you inhale, let that inhalation expand your body cells with healing light. And as you exhale, feel yourself settling in, dropping into your body, releasing any external thoughts, releasing the tension that we hold, that we carry, letting go of everything that no longer serves you. Joining me in an opening prayer, bringing your hands in Anjali Mudra and just allowing the thumbs to touch the sternum. Divine and precious Spirit, Mother Earth, Father Heaven, great masters of East and West, guardian angels, saints of all religions, friend, beloved God. We open to bless every cell in our bodies. Allow us to fill ourselves with vitality and allow that vitality, that strength, to radiate out to our friends, our loved ones, and all inhabitants of the earth and the universe. Allow us to tap into our inner intuition, to feel you, your presence within. And so it is. Om peace. Amen. And just allow your hands to float down, bringing the left hand up and the right hand out, balancing how much we receive in and how much we give out. You can keep the hands up or just let them relax down. Centering in your breath, taking a nice deep inhalation through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Feel the mind drop into the body. Again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Feel the body relax, release, and let go. Lastly, for the spirit, nice deep inhalation through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Continue to focus your intention on the breath as we set an intention for our practice today, the practice of willingness. Willingness must be cultivated deliberately. It is an attitude of mind and depends not on outward conditions. Don't wait for favorable circumstances to awaken the willingness within you. Instead, practice the attitude of saying yes to life. Often, this simple attitude will shift your energy and unexpected things will come your way. Our affirmation today is, I welcome everything that comes to me as an opportunity for further growth. I welcome everything that comes to me as an opportunity for further growth. And in a whisper, I welcome everything that comes to me as an opportunity for further growth. And now silently to yourself, I offer everything that comes to me as opportunity for further growth. On your next inhalation, bring your hands together, rubbing them up for some healing energy, warming the hands. Take a nice deep inhalation through the nose, setting that intention. And as you exhale, exhale into your palms. Take that energy and bring it into your body by placing your hands on your forehead, the point between the eyebrows known as the third eye. With the chin bowed, jaw soft, shoulders relaxed. Lift your gaze, your eyes up to the point between the eyebrows. Breathing into your body temple. Noticing where you might feel tension. Noticing where your body is needing caress, energy, breath. On your next inhalation, bring your hands up to the crown of your head, aligning to that divine intuition. And on your next inhalation, grow your hands all the way up to the heavens. And as you exhale, take and turn your hands down, expanding your aura, your energy field around you. Really reach your hands down, let them touch the earth, scoop up some of that earth energy, and then inhale all the way back up. This time, bringing your gaze, arching your upper back just slightly. And as you exhale, this time, bend the elbows, heart opening, cleaning your aura closer into your body. Let your hands come all the way down. Push the palms out, fingertips up, and then tip the fingertips down last. Scooping up that earth energy, inhaling all the way up. And this time as you exhale, touch down on the body. Inhale, lift the body and expand the oxygen. And as you exhale, release the tension of the face, the ears, washing away the mask that we wear, the roles that we play, leaving a divine spirit coming down the throat, pausing here, swallowing, feeling the moisture of your saliva, your nectar, and as you swallow, feel it nourishing down into your body. As you exhale, let your hands glide down to the clavicle, the top of your chest, really pressing down on that area. We'll bring the right hand to the left side of the neck and the left hand to the right side of the neck. Squeezing, bring your shoulders up to your ears. And as you exhale, let your hands glide down the arms to the elbows. Inhale, pause. Exhale, continue to sweep and glide out the wrist, the hands. If you have any wrist issues, you can hold the wrist and just twist the arm. And we'll do the other side. Pull the arm out, pull the wrist out, twisting the arm, and then making some circles with your hands. And we'll come back into the body. Let's pause with our hands out to the shoulder height. This is the season of the lungs and the large intestines. So we're just going to take and twist, alternating like you're opening a doorknob. Just twisting and lengthening as you twist. Side to side, lengthening the arms, lengthening out of the shoulder. And now we'll drop the head to the opposite side. So dropping the head right as you reach left, twisting the arms slightly, and then leaving the palm up. Inhale, up, back to center. Exhale, drop your head to the opposite side and reach that right arm, twisting and turning, reaching in opposite directions, bringing the palm up. Inhale, bring your hands up, and exhale, we're going to come down the back of the skull, touching the back of the neck, back of the skull, washing down, pausing again on the shoulders. Roll the shoulders this time, feel the warmth. And then as you exhale, let your hands come down to your chest, to your breast. We'll take that left hand to the middle of the clavicle, right hand on top, and we'll lemniscate, letting the hands come up around the breast, into the chest, pushing and gliding. So as the hands come up underneath the arms, push the ribs towards the center of the body. Lemniscaping, swimming the hands down the rib cage, warming up the body, swimming side to side, coming all the way down into the belly, the hips. And from the belly, we'll go in a clockwise direction, up the right side, across, and down the left. The large intestines down here like a little crescent moon at the bottom of the belly, inhaling up. We'll do 3 rotations. And I like to go from big to small, so spiraling into the belly. And we'll leave our left hand beneath the belly button, really low, and bring the right hand up to the heart. We'll tune into some breathing, inhaling, feel the lower belly, and feel the breath come up to the heart. Drop the chin slightly and bring the breath all the way up to the crown of the head. As you exhale, feel a wave of relaxation, releasing the shoulders, down the back of the spine, grounding you into the earth. Full diaphragmatic breath. Inhaling to your full capacity and gently suspend the breath as you inhale and hold, soften the body. And then exhale, release the breath, release the body. Again, nice deep diaphragmatic breath, inhaling to your full capacity and then suspending the breath. As you suspend your breath, think soften the body. And then exhale, feel a wave of relaxation, releasing down the back of the neck, softening the heart, softening the belly. Inhaling to the count of 6. Suspend the breath to the count of 6. And exhale to the same count. 2 more rounds. Inhaling. Holding. And exhaling. Last time, full inhalation. Suspending the breath, softening from the inside out. And exhale completely. Bringing your hands to the back of your kidneys, warming up the kidneys, allowing the adrenals to settle down into the kidneys. Bringing the hands down around the outside of the hips, the thighs, down the knees, down the shins, and then just placing your hands on the soles of your feet, grounding. Your meridian channels end in the palm of your hands or the soles of your feet, and also the crown of the head. So just grounding down into yourself, feeling yourself expand with your breath, and feeling yourself release and relax on the exhale. So bringing your hands to your knees. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, lead with your heart. Feel your heart sending love out, and as you inhale, scoop the chin into the chest and bring that love into your body. Inhaling up tall and straight, and exhaling, leaning forward. As you come up, think of lifting the pelvic floor, lifting the womb space, lifting the solar plexus, lifting the heart, opening the throat, bowing the chin, opening the mind, and aligning up to the heavens. Grounded in where you are in this season of life, yet lifted up to the heavens. Hands back on the knees. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, bring the belly button back towards the spine, and we'll inhale around the side, through the front, and exhale to the back. Really focusing on the root chakra, grounding you. The affirmation for the root chakra is, I am safe. Spiraling up to the womb space, your area of creativity. Silently affirm, I am beautiful. Feel your creative warmth stirring the belly, bringing that energy and awareness up to the solar plexus. This is your willingness, the willpower. Feel that churning strength. Spiraling up to the heart chakra. Self-love and self-compassion. Really radiating love inwards. Only when our body temples are completely filled up can that love radiate out. Spiraling up to the throat chakra. Let your head bob side to side here. Speaking your truth in a grounded, loving, and powerful way, so that your words echo your sincerity. Spiraling up into the third eye, the mind, allowing the mind to calm and settle so that you can listen to the whispers of your soul, the guidance of your guardian angels, divine spirit. Spiraling up to the crown chakra, where we're all one. Feel as though you're a puppet on a string and feel it lengthening you up to the heavens. One more spiral, pausing in center, tuning into your breath. Feel the lengthen on the inhalation, and on the exhalation, feel the release, the relaxation. And we'll go the opposite direction. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, belly button towards the spine. Inhaling around the side to the front and exhaling to the back. Really feeling safe and grounded. The root chakra, the color is red like a flame. And as you spiral up into the womb space, feel that flame turn into a glowing amber. Sensuality and creativity. Spiraling up to the solar plexus, golden sunlight. The first break of day, yellow bright light. Spiraling up to the heart, emerald green, lush. And for every heartbeat, there's a pulse of pink, radiating that love into your body temple first, and then out to your loved ones. Spiraling into the throat chakra, healing blue waters, the element of water, seeing the blue light as cleansing, a purification. And then spiraling up to the head, the mind. It's an indigo, a violet light. Indigo, blue, purple, violet. And this is our intuition. The midnight hour where the veil is thin between the earth and the spirit world. And then spiraling up, white light, out through the crown of the head, up to the divine spirit, where we're all one, that joins us as one. One more spiral, pausing in center. Beautiful. And then we'll exhale, bring your legs out, give them a little shake. And with the weight in the heels, just flex and point the toes. And this creates a little bit of a shuffle, kind of waking up that spinal energy that likes to settle in the tailbone. And we'll just rock side to side, and this pumps that energy up from the tailbone, up the spine, and up into the mind. So a flexible spine is a flexible mind. So we're going to take this into an advanced level. If the advanced level isn't working for you, you can continue to shuffle the feet back and forth and alternate the hips side to side. So an advanced level, we flex the feet, bring the toes back, bring the hands down to the side of the thighs. As you press your hands into the earth, you're just going to lift the hips up off of the earth and exhale, release. The release, be gentle, but it's forceful. It pumps that energy up. So again, inhale, lift, 2, 3, and exhale, release, 2, 3, staying there, taking it to the next level. Inhale, lift 1 foot, 2, 3, exhale, release, 2, 3, opposite foot or not. Listen to your body. Honor where you're at this morning. Each day is different. Exhale, release down. So we're going to bring our knees underneath us, bringing our feet underneath our sit bones. And if this posture isn't working for you, you can add a pillow, a bolster, to give yourself some height. Right? This helps keep the knees open. And if it's not the knees and it's more the ankles, you can take your blanket and roll the blanket up underneath the ankles. And that way the feet can hang over the edge of your blanket. So whether you're on your bolster or whether you have a blanket rolled up underneath you, or maybe you're not on your knees at all, that's fine too. We're just going to pause here. This is known as firm pose or Seiza pose. I'm going to take the left hand down, palm up, and right hand on top, and just let the thumbs touch for a moment. Pausing here, silently affirm, my thoughts and energy rise up to touch the heavens. So when we have a thought, how can we raise our consciousness to a higher level so that those thought vibrations go out into the world? Setting your intention of willingness, of cultivating vitality within your spinal fluid. As you inhale, gently lift that spinal fluid all the way up to the crown of the head. Mula Bandha, squeeze and lift the pelvic floor. And as you exhale, release the Mula Bandha and release the breath. So you can inhale to your full capacity and then gently lift the urinary tract muscles, squeeze and hold, and then exhale, release. And we can do this without moving a muscle. So inhaling, it's just internal. Gentle lift, and then exhale, release. This really moves that vitality up the spine. So we'll come onto our knees and our hands into a tabletop position. And you can tap the top of the feet if that was a little stressful for you, and then let the feet be magnetized to the earth and swish the ankles side to side. So the hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips. In this tabletop position, just begin rocking back and forth. Feel as though you're shifting that spinal energy from the tailbone out through the crown of the head. Letting that movement get bigger, perhaps, or not. Listen to your body and honor where you are this morning. So you'll notice as I go into a deeper stretch, letting the sit bones come down to the hips, walking the hands out. You can also widen your knees here and press more on the outer side of the rib cage, letting the belly hang out. Bringing the forehead down to the earth. And then we'll stretch the wrist. Take and turn your palms up. As you inhale, create a fist. Bring the wrist to the forearms, bend the elbows, and bring the hands to the shoulders. As you exhale, unfurl like a fern, uncurling. Place the hands back down, lift the elbows up, lengthen the arms. Exhale, release the elbows down, palms up, making that fist, curling all the way into the shoulders. And releasing back down, palms down. Strengthen and lengthen the arms. You may want to walk your hands
spider crawl your fingertips out even more. Bring the palms up, pressing into the fingertips. And then exhale, release the palms, release the elbows. Turn the palms up, making a fist, bringing the hands all the way to the shoulders. And then exhale, releasing the hands down, palms down. So we're just going to walk the hands out, lengthening the arms, and take and drop your left temple to your left arm. Let that left elbow sink to the earth as you walk the right arm out even further, opening up the lymph in the underarm, breathing here. Remember our opening affirmation, accepting all that comes to us as opportunity for growth. Breathing into that underarm, and as you exhale, let the right elbow slide down and switch the head. Right temple to the right upper arm. So your right temple is resting, walking the left fingertips out, pressing the fingertips into the earth, lifting the palm, and breathing into the left underarm. This opens up the lungs, opens up the lymph system, and it also calms the central nervous system, pressing on the temple. Exhale, release the left elbow down, bring the forehead to the earth. So we're going to roll onto the crown of our head. Elbows come down by the ears. Press through the elbows and lift the head up. Give your head a little movement here. This is known as brain drain. We'll gently set the head back onto the earth. Light pressure here. You can control the pressure by how much weight you have in your elbows. Just rocking, pushing the tailbone forward, rocking to the back edge of the skull, bringing the tailbone back, rolling to the forehead. Gentle pressure as you shift the hips forward and back, rolling on the conception vessel of the brain, center channel. And now we'll go in a circle, rolling around the temple, the edge of the skull, and the other side. And if this doesn't feel good to you, please relax back into child's pose. 3 circles in one direction, and then we'll reverse our direction. Circle in the opposite side. This releases the mind of trying to control our circumstances and allows us to flow with our intuition when situations arise. With the weight in the hands, just gently lift the head, bringing the blood back into the head. Reach the neck up out of the shoulders, and we're going to glide forward. Glide your weight into your hands. Lift the elbows up and push off. Round the back. Bring the hips all the way back down into your wisdom or extended child's pose. Forehead touches down, taking a nice deep breath here. As you exhale, glide to the elbows, lifting the hips, glide to the hands. Weight in the hands, lift the elbows, and lift up into a cat lift. Align your hands underneath your shoulders, lifting the tail feathers. As you exhale, take and curve the tailbone under. Push the belly button to the spine. Heart to the scapulas, chin to the chest, cat bow. Well, we're going to bend the elbows and just let the weight of the head come down to the earth. And then scoop the nose close to the mat like a soup ladle. Scoop up and lift into cat lift. Exhale, cat bow. Bending the elbows. This makes a little isometric upper body strength. Scoop the nose close to the mat and inhale, cat lift. Last time, cat bow, really pushing the belly button to the spine, stomach to the spine, scapula, the heart to the scapula, chin is to the chest, and then shift forward, bending the elbows. Let the weight of the head come to the earth. Scoop the nose to the mat and inhale, cat lift. Beautiful. We'll drop into a neutral tabletop.
shifting the weight into the left hand, and you may want to bring the left hand inside of the shoulder just slightly. We're going to bring that right hand up and out, another opportunity to rotate the wrist. Opening up, reaching to the heavens. So push into the earth, reach up to the heavens with the right hand. As you exhale, we're going to thread the needle. Let the right hand come underneath the left armpit. And setting the shoulder down, shift your weight forward slightly if your shoulder can take this, and then set the temple down. So with your shoulder forward, neck is lengthened, take that left hand if it works for you. If not, if you have shoulder issues, you may want to keep your hand here and just play with your range of motion. We're allowing the pressure to release the shoulder. So with the temple down, you can take your right hand and come up into that armpit. Really slide the hand up into the armpit, give it a squeeze. This opens up the lymph system here. And then squeeze down, knead, squeeze, press, and push away from the armpit, out the hand. You can interlace your fingers and pull out through the fingertips. Notice how your fingertips, where they hit the palm of your hand. So your right fingertips should reach the left palm. This is a heart chakra in the palm. Here we go, arcing the rainbow. Inhale, lift that left arm like you're arcing the rainbow, and you'll notice as you lift your arm, your gaze, your head turns also. Feel that full length. Take a nice deep inhalation and reach that left hand forward. Now we're going to rotate the wrist, bend the elbow, and let the back of the left hand touch the right kidney. Take a nice deep breath here and silently affirm, I release frustration, fear, and anxiety, and I turn it into faith. On your next inhalation, straighten that arm and unarc the rainbow. Let it come back down to the earth. Bend that left elbow, place the left hand down, and unthread the needle. So we'll come back into that neutral tabletop, just rocking side to side. And we'll go to the other side. So we're going to shift our weight into the right hand. And I like to bring that, instead of having it right underneath the shoulder, I like to bring it in just slightly, about a hand width. Shift your weight into that right hand and inhale, lift the left hand up to the heavens. You're opening up the ribs here. Press into the right hand to the earth, lift the left hand to the heavens as you inhale. As you exhale, release the left arm, thread the needle, bending the elbow as you place the shoulder down. Using your neck and your hips, shift and lengthen the neck and the head before you set the temple down. Taking that right hand, coming right up into the underarm, the left underarm, squeezing the lymph system there, and then squeeze and press out the arm. Kind of pushing the arm away and lengthening. Interlacing the fingers, squeezing the hand, squeezing out the fingertips. Those pressure points end on each side of the nail bed. And be sure and get the thumb, because the thumb is the lung meridian channel. And now we'll go into arcing. As you inhale, lift the hand and arc that right arm as far back as comfortable for you. Extend here, push into the left shoulder, reach and open the right arm, and then take and turn the wrist, bend the elbow, and let the right hand, the back of the right hand, touch the left kidney. And tune into what emotions you're feeling, anxiety, fear, worry, doubt, and feel it release and transform it into faith. Faith that everything is in divine order, divine timing. Life is happening for you. Nice deep inhalation.
straightening that right arm and unarcing, bringing it back down to the earth and letting the fingertips of the left hand just gently touch that right palm, that heart chakra center. And then bringing the right hand close to the face, press through that right arm to unthread the needle. Ooh, that was a lot for the chest, the heart. And we'll come into some compression for the lower body. So we're going to just step that right foot back and just kind of pulse back and forth, flexing the toes, the foot. We're going to, with our weight into our hands, we're going to lift that left knee up just to strengthen our core for a little bit. And then we'll set the left knee down. We'll bring the right foot across the body. So the right foot is going to come across to your left. And then take and look over at that right foot. You should feel a nice opening in the side line of the body. Affirming that your willpower is strong. Strong enough to endure whatever comes your way. Using your intuition to guide you. And then we'll bring that leg back into alignment and gently lift it up as you lift the head. Beautiful. And then exhale, release the foot back down. We'll bring the right knee in and shift the left leg out. Now, if your shoulders or your arms are bothering you, you can come down onto your elbows. Same thing, we'll push through that left foot, just kind of warming up the toes, the ankles, the calves, with the weight into the elbows and the left foot. Inhale, lift the right knee. Feel your core strength. Silently affirm, within me is infinite strength and infinite possibilities. Releasing the right knee back down. And we'll take and bring that left foot across. Glancing over to that left foot, you'll feel an opening in the left rib area. Breathing here and seeing the opportunities that arise for you. How can we pull the growth from those opportunities? And we'll release the foot, bring it back to center, and then just lift it up. As you lift your chin, push up out of your shoulders. Feel that nice deep stretch. And then we'll exhale, we'll bring the left foot back down. So we're going to bring the weight to that left foot, and we're going to kick the right foot out as well into a suspended plank pose. Silently affirm, within me is infinite strength, infinite power, and infinite possibilities. And we'll just lower the torso down to the earth. Now I have a blanket underneath my belly to have more compression on the large intestines. I'm going to release my left hand down, my right hand on top, just to create a pillow for my forehead, the third eye. Taking a nice deep diaphragmatic breath, allowing the breath to massage the front side of the body. Massaging your internal organs with your breath. And this opens the back side of the spine. On your next inhalation, bring your hands to your shoulders, elbows kind of tucked in down by your side. And as you inhale, gently lift the head, lift the neck, and lift the heart. Open and close your jaw. You can slide your hands out a little farther to where your elbows are more underneath your shoulders, and rise the upper torso a little higher. As you lift the heart, silently affirm, I rise joyfully to greet each opportunity that life brings me. Whole body breathing here. And we'll exhale and just release back down. Hands slide back to your shoulders, forehead to the earth. Now as you inhale, just lift the hips up. Give them a little swaying side to side, releasing the lower back. And then exhale, compress the pubic bone into the mat. Roll your shoulders up and back, tucking your elbows into your ribs. Pressing the hips, inhale, lift the heart. And perhaps rising a little higher or not. Listen to your body. Silently affirm, I rise joyfully to greet each opportunity that life brings me. And then exhale, bending the elbows and gently gliding back down. So we're going to do a spontaneous cobra movement. Inhale, lift the hips, releasing the lower back. Exhale, compress the pubic bone into the mat, roll the shoulders up and back. So as you inhale, look over your right shoulder, just lifting to the right side. Exhale, back down. Inhale, left side. So you're just going to sway and flow with your breath. Let this be a spontaneous movement, just swaying and lifting one side to the other, perhaps a little higher or staying low. It's up to you. Perhaps making a full circle here, lifting up and swaying all the way around to the other side. Listen to your body, swaying and moving any way that feels right for you. One last lift. Silently affirm, I rise joyfully to greet each opportunity that life brings me. Exhale, release, and rolling all the way down. This time we'll take and turn over onto your temple. Bring your hands back behind you. Taking a nice deep breath. Really bring the chin into the shoulders. You'll feel a stretch in the neck. Breathe into that tension, and as you exhale, feel it melt, feel it release. On your next inhalation, lift your head. Exhale, turn in the opposite direction, bringing the chin close to the shoulder. Feeling the pressure on the temple, allow it to melt. Releasing and letting go of anything that's holding you back. Releasing the self-judgment, the judgment of others. And as you inhale, bring your head back to center. Hands back to your shoulders. Take and tuck the toes under. Lift the knees a little bit and prepare to lift off. We'll lift the upper body slightly. Press through the arms, peeling the torso up, and then push through the knees and come all the way back into your wisdom pose. Aligning the knees, feeling the compression of the ribs, and tuning into your breath. Bring your hands in a prayer position here. Palms together, fingertips touching. And if this works for you, bend the elbows and bring the hands back to the wind point. This is a major pressure point where the thoracic comes into the cervical vertebrae. In this season, you want to wear a scarf around your neck to keep this area warm. Going in and out of the cold air and into the warm environment creates contraction, squeezes on the body, which makes us cough out toxins. So while we've got our hands in this prayer position on our wind point, we pray for balance. Balance between the mental, the physical, and the spiritual. May we feel that connection to divine spirit constantly. Nice deep breath, and as you exhale, bring the hands back to the earth, palms down. We're going to roll up, so just tuck the chin into the chest, let the hands glide onto the earth, gently lifting the lower belly, the upper stomach. Lifting the heart, keeping the head down, bringing the hands to the knees, touching the body as much as you can, letting them glide up to the thighs as you gently lift your upper torso. Let's continue to bring the hands up the body, up the chest, the breast, into your namaste, bowing down into your body temple. So let's come to a standing position and bring in some energization exercises developed by Paramahansa Yogananda to really strengthen the body, strengthen the immune system. So in your upright stance, really feel the earth beneath you, walking one foot and then the other. Feel as though you're grounded to the earth. Feel the core of Mother Earth is like a magnet, magnetizing your feet to the earth. So we're going to lift the arches. We'll start with the left foot. Lift the arch of the left foot and grip the mat with your toes and the heels. And we want to gradually tense that left foot. The rest of the body stays relaxed. And then release that left foot. Inhale, right foot. Lift the arch. Squeeze and grip the mat with your toes and your heel. Tension only in that right foot. And as you exhale, release and melt the right foot. Left calf. Just tensing the left calf. We're bringing energy and tension into it to push out really stagnant tension. And as you exhale and release it, it floods with oxygen. Right calf. Squeezing, tensing. The rest of the body is loose. And then now melt the right calf. Left thigh. Bigger muscle, bigger concentration, squeezing the left thigh, energizing it, and then exhale, releasing and relaxing it. Right thigh, squeezing, tensing, building up that pressure gradually, and then gradually melting, releasing the tension. Hip sandwich. So the buttocks kind of glides to the front, the hip kind of glides to the back, and lift up the hip. Now I like to lift up on the toes of that left foot to squeeze the left hip, squeeze the left buttocks, the left lymph system, hip sandwich, and then gradually melt it. Right side, same thing, squeeze, compress like a sandwich, and then lift up on the heel slightly and intensify the tension in this whole right hip region, and then gradually melt the tension. Lower belly, large intestines beneath the belly button. We're just going to inhale and lift it up. Hold it slightly. Feel that tension. The rest of the body is relaxed. And then exhale, release it. Upper stomach, above the belly button, solar plexus. Inhale, push it up and back towards the spine and lift it up towards the heart. Hold it slightly. The rest of the body is soft as you're holding the upper stomach. And then exhale, release, and melt. So with the pec, the arm, the chest, we'll do the whole side on the left first. So relax it a little bit. Relax the arm, relax the wrist, relax the shoulder. And then as you inhale, roll the shoulder up and back. And as you exhale, wave this tension, intensifying, energizing the whole left arm. The rest of the body is soft. And then exhale, release, and melt. Right side, loosen that right shoulder and hand, arm and wrist first. Inhale, roll the shoulder up and back, and exhale, wave that tension down the arm. Feel it intensify, and then exhale, release, and melt. Thyroid, parathyroid, the neck. So we're just going to alternate side to side. So squeezing the side of the face, the neck. I like to do that little Popeye, winking and squeezing, and then melting and releasing. Right side, squeezing and tensing the side of the neck, the face, and then release. So we'll alternate left, right, left, right, and now we'll glide the shoulders back. As you glide the chin and the neck forward, squeeze and tense, hold that for a moment, and then exhale, release, and reverse. The shoulders come forward. the chin comes down. Squeeze the back of the neck as you lift the head. And then exhale, release. So we're going to lift the skull up using our 3 fingers in that ridge. So you can kind of massage there, find the areas that are tense to you, massage them, loosen them up. And then right in the each side, so you've got the center of the spine, each side you've got a gallbladder point. So we're going to dig into that gallbladder point. Press your hands in, lift the head up and back, and then lift your fingers up to try to lift the skull up off of the neck. And as you exhale, press the chin to the chest and glide the hands down out towards the ears. When we get to the ears, make these peace signs and let your fingers come on each side of the ear. This is really good for tendonitis, ringing in the ears. So just glide and press down to the jaw, open and close the mouth, and we'll do a couple of marma points, energization points for the face. The face represents the internal organs. So take your ring finger and put it in that indention right beneath the lower lip, and then your middle finger beneath the nose, pressing those 2 points. I'm using my right hand to press those 2 points. And then with my left hand, I'm going to take my ring finger and put it at the third eye. And then I'm going to bring right up to the hairline my pointer finger. And so we're just aligning some of these marma points. This is also known as the conception vessel, the governing vessel. Really regulates your hormones. Take a nice deep breath here, releasing the tension of the face. Beautiful. And then we'll bring our hands up to the crown of our head, left hand down, right hand on top. Just a little compression, and then a little compression into the temples with the palms into the temples, compressing. And just anywhere you feel the need to touch. And we'll smooth that out, just washing the body, washing away any tension that you may still feel in your body. Releasing the shoulders. Let your hands glide back down your arms, out the wrist, out the fingertips. And come back into a mountain pose, Tadasana. Really drop the tailbone, feeling grounded to Mother Earth in the hips. And the belly is soft. We don't have any bones in this area. So just let the belly be soft. And from the ribs up to the heavens, like a puppet on a string, lifted. So we're grounded to the earth, yet lifted to the heavens, right? If we could walk around mindfully in life, grounded yet lifted. So coming into the Tadasana, the feet are underneath the hips with that perfect alignment. Shoulders are relaxed. Take and turn your palms out, open to receiving. On your next inhalation, let your hands come back behind your torso, swelling the chest forward. And as you exhale, bend the knees. Let the arms just come up to your shoulder height. And this is an Uttanasana, a chair pose. And you can stay here or challenge yourself to a little balance by just lifting the heels up, balancing on the pads. Silently affirm, my body is no burden. It is light as a feather. So you can stay here or inhale, lift a little bit, and exhale, release a little bit. Like a hydraulic chair, inhaling, lifting, exhaling, sinking. It's find your comfortable chair. It can be a high stool or perhaps a low chair. Flowing with your breath, listening to your body, and perhaps coming all the way down into a squat or not. Listen to your body. Flowing with your breath up and down.
If you've come all the way down, release your hands to your thighs. And as you inhale, lift the pelvic floor. Lift the heart. Relax the shoulders. Silently affirm, my body is amazing. No burdens here. As you exhale, release your hands down to your side. And as you inhale, come all the way back up to the heavens, still on the toes, reaching up to the heavens. Exhale, expand your aura. Release and relax your hands, letting them float all the way back down. So we're going to come back onto the earth. I like to do as much compression, as much touching of the body as possible. A little self yoga session, self acupressure session. So feeling your sit bones on the earth, knees are bent, warming up that energy. We're going to go down the outside of the thighs, down the outside of the knees, down the outside of the ankles, around the toes, and up the insides, just letting the legs open into your Baddha Konasana. So 3 times, sweeping down the outside and up the inside into Baddha Konasana. Last time, sweeping the arms down the outside of the legs, down out through the toes, the soles of the feet, and up the inside, up into the growing area. Just give that little lymph drainage, a little massage there. Last time, we're going to go down on the outside. And then when we get to the ankles, we just want to add a little compression on the inside of the ankles and massaging with our thumbs, the soles of our feet, letting the fingers go around the outside of the feet, massaging the toes as well. And then we're going to lift the knees up and slide the wrist underneath the outside of the ankles and let the legs float back open. So you're hitting some major pressure points here. Just glide your body sway side to side. And you'll feel a little pressure on the inside of the wrist. This is for the pericardium, the heart, the central nervous system. And we'll just let the legs be balanced, weight even on each wrist. Inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, just round forward. Wherever you reach is fine. I like to bring my third eye all the way down to my feet. And that is not always possible. And you can use a blanket, a bolster, a block, a pillow to bring that up to you. Bringing your forehead to a block, to a bolster, calms and sedates the central nervous system. Silently affirm, safe and secure within myself, I accept whatever is. Whole body breathing here. And on your next inhalation, release the hands, inhale the torso back up. We're going to prepare our body for Shavasana, deep relaxation. So coming back with the knees up, we're just going to round the back and roll back onto our backs here. Keeping the knees up for a moment. We're just going to shift as you inhale, shift the pelvis forward, creating a little bridge in the lower back. And as you exhale, flatten the back into the mat. Inhale, shifting the hips forward for the pelvic tilt. Exhale, flattening the back into the mat. Last time. And this time as you exhale and flatten the back, squeeze and lift the hips up. Slowly let this be a spinal massage, keeping your head in alignment with the spine, lifting the hips one vertebrae at a time. Holding here and breathing, or perhaps tucking your left shoulder under, your right shoulder under, and clasping your hands beneath you. Lifting your hips even higher. Push through your feet and shoot energy arrows out through your knees. You
You can also push through your arms to lift your heart even higher. Silently affirm, I offer every thought as a bridge to divine grace. Every thought is a bridge to higher consciousness. Nice deep inhalation here, and as you exhale, release the hands, and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, releasing from the upper spine first, keeping the hips up. This is a nice decompression for the spine, releasing one vertebrae at a time. And once your hips are all the way down, bring your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a little hug. And I like to hold beneath the kneecap. The outside is a stomach meridian channel, and the inside is liver. So you can squeeze beneath the kneecaps and perhaps even down the shin bones. Releasing, and you can feel the compression of the upper thigh into the ribs or perhaps your stomach. And we're just going to leave the knees up, tee the arms out to the side. Take a nice deep inhalation, lift your head, lengthen the spine, drop your knees just slightly. And as you exhale, drop your knees over to the right. Inhale, lift the head and look left. Gentle spinal twist here, really pushing that top hip down and away from the rib. And if it feels good for you, you can extend the leg out as well. Silently affirm, I open to the divine flow within me. The divine spirit that flows through you, in you, as you. Nice deep breath, and if you've extended that top leg, then stack the knees back together. Press your hands into the earth. Use your core strength here to squeeze and bring your knees back into your chest. Head back to center. Lengthen here as you breathe, and we'll go to the opposite side. Nice deep inhalation, and exhale, releasing the knees to the opposite side. Inhaling, lift the head, and turn the head in the opposite direction. And I like to take and turn my palms up here. It's more of a heart and lung opening. Breathing, silently affirm. I open. I align to the divine spirit that flows in me, as me. And extending that top leg if you wish or not. Listen to your body. Allowing your exhalation to really decompress. And on your next inhalation, lift the knees back, bring the head back. And this is where you're going to want to grab a blanket, a bolster, anything you need to make yourself comfortable for Shavasana. It's nice to have a little padding underneath the neck, perhaps a little padding underneath the knees, and maybe a blanket on top to keep you warm, keep you relaxed. Feel the earth beneath you, knowing that Mother Earth has your back, that you're never alone. Your guardian angels are constantly surrounding you. Feel deep peace of the earth beneath you. Deep peace of the flowing waters through you. Deep peace of the air on you and in you. Deep peace of the sun, the stars, and the moon as they pour their healing light into you.
body temple. Feel your love flowing through your veins. Feel the warmth moving you, releasing stagnation and bringing in healing vibration. Feeling grounded, safe, and secure. Feeling beautiful, sensual. Feeling your inner strength, your confidence, your willpower. Feeling self-compassion, love, your truth. Of who you are, and that we are all one. Welcoming everything that comes as opportunity for growth. Gently wiggling your toes and your fingers, shifting your head side to side, gentle movements as you reawaken the body, feeling this new willingness that you've cultivated deliberately. Bringing your knees into your chest, giving yourself one last hug, and rolling onto your right side in that fetal position. Tell yourself that you will not wait for favorable circumstances to awaken the willingness within you. As you bring yourself to an upright, seated position, know that you are training yourself in the attitude of saying yes to life. It is often by this simple attitude that you will find success arriving unexpectedly your way. Bringing your hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Divine Spirit, help us to overcome the pull that pulls us away from our alignment. Allow us to embrace life, to feel that alignment and joy in all that we do. We'll close in one Om, taking a nice deep inhalation through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, inhaling deeply to chant Om. The light in me grows stronger and brighter because of the light in you. Bowing, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Blessings and Merry Christmas.